So you're new to Forex trading and you have a small amount of money and you want to create that money as quickly as possible. Well, not everybody has $10,000 to open up their first Forex account and trade the proper way, So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to grow that small account, that small money, to a big one in a quick but efficient way. Stick around. Welcome everyone, this is Cleanz FX, and in this channel we teach you everything you need to know about the synthetic indices market, predominantly the boom and crash market. I will help you keep you profitable on a consistent basis. Like I said earlier, most traders when starting out, they do not have about $1,000 to $10,000 to fund their derived account and start trading the market. But if they do and they are new to the market, 9 out of 10 times they're going to blow their account. That's just sure. 9 out of 10 times they will blow their account. Now the thing is, you blowing an account of that size, you can't lose such money and then come back to the market with the same amount of money. It's almost impossible, unless you're filthy rich and you have a lot of discipline. If not, there's no way you can make or rather lose $1,000 to $10,000 and still come back with that same money, with the same mindset and all. It's almost impossible.
Now this is what I call the 30 days challenge. Yes, 30 days challenge or 30% challenge. Yes, let's go with 30% challenge. It's a smart strategy. Those I learned in the traditional Forex. I'm making it here because it helped me in synthetic indices, in synthetic markets. And one thing about the synthetic market is we all know it has a particular direction, predominantly boom and crash piece. It has a direction and it is quite easier than the traditional Forex market because of this direction. Yes, you might be caught up in a spike here and there, but we all know after that spike it is going back to that direction. So if you use my strategy to the T as it's been detailed, I don't think you should come up with any problem, except you start being undisciplined, selfish and reckless. But if you follow what I'm going to detail out in this video, then you make good money. This is a very good strategy, very smart one also. You can see you can start up with $20. You can start up with $20 and increase it by 10%, then you'll be getting $6 at the end. Plus your 20, making it 26. Then if you see, your starting should be 20, as minimum as $20, using a lot size of 0.30. You can use it on the boom 1000 or the 1000 or 500 markets, whichever way. But same lot size. As you go, the lot size graduates, so does your profit and all. So at the end of the 30 days, you can have as much as $52,000. That is if you're disciplined enough and you follow the market and follow the strategy as it's being detailed. This is the power of compounding. The first few numbers, this or this, might not mean much to you. $8, $10, they might not mean much to you. They might not seem as dramatic as you would expect, but as you're progressing, increasing your load size also, trying to get the same amount or the same 30%, as you can see, the same 30%. Then before you get to 20, you can see $2,000. You can start seeing that dramatically bigger changes. Then if you understand me, the first numbers might not seem that much, but from 16 making $1,000, then you can see how much of a good strategy this is. You understand? From 15 to 18, you're looking about $300 a day, $300 or $200 a day. Then when you get to $22, well, at level 22, when you get to level 22, just imagine how much you can make a day. $1,140. It's that much at level 28. Oh, this is 22 rather. Yes. Then level 28. At level 28, you're looking at, come on, over $7,000 a day. Please do not misunderstand me. Not in a trade, in a day. Just then just hear me out. Using for what's it called, a $20 account, using the lot size of 0.30. Let's say you want to trade 3 times in one day. The first time, this 0.30 about 5 candles or 5 candles with 0.30 can give you about $1 rather. 5 candles can give you $1. Do this like 3 or 4 or 5 times. However you want to do this. This is the loss that I recommend, but you can go beyond this if you want to. You can go beyond all this if you want to. Oops. So just make sure you get your $6 at the end of the day, which is 20%. Make sure you get your $6 at the end of the day. The same thing once you get to the level of, let's say, 20. Make sure you get your 30%. Make sure you get your 30% at the end of the day, not 20. Sorry, 30% at the end of the day. We should give you this. Just continue. If with, let's say, 6 candles per trade, then do this 6 times a day, 6 candles. But I know, 5 candles. I know it's gonna be lesser than 5 candles. I believe because they brought out the 300 and 200 the markets, then the volatility of this one became lesser. Because normally 0.30 about for boom 500 and cash 500, 0.30 should give you $1 in 3 candles, 3 or 4 candles. But now because of the new markets, it's become less volatile. So 0.30 in about 5 candles should give you $1. Do it 5 or 6 times, you got your $6. Follow the same thing here, the same candles, 1 trade, 5 candles, trade 4, 5 or 6 times to give you this, using this lot size. The same thing here. Once you've gotten your 31,000, use this lot size. Get 5 candles or 6 candles per trade. 6 times, you get this as simple as this. And in 30 days, this is what you get. There's no film trick here, there's no magic. This is what you get. The thing is compounding, building an account from $20 in 30 days. Now you have to be successful in all this trade. That's what you should understand. Although that's quite almost not possible. But the thing is, if you lose a trade, let's say you're in level 7 and you lose and your balance is 97, then you lose the trade, you're not going to start with this lot size. You're going to go back to this previous level 6, and start with the corresponding lot size. Do you understand? If you lose here level 7, you're not going to start with this. You're going to go back to level 6 and start with this lot size. Do you understand? It's as easy as that. Please, it's as easy as this. Then what I want you to do is, whenever I get to 11, let's say level 7 or 8, what I want you to do is, you're going to highlight it. You're going to highlight it for me. What you do is highlight it green, so you can tell that you've done that. You get, so you go to another level, you highlight it also green, so you can tell that you've passed that level. You can do it for 5 levels or 7 levels, however you want. That's all on you. So another thing I want you to understand is, whenever you finish a level, I want you to write completed down here. Then give a note. Let me create this for you. Give a note on the time you traded and the signals, the indicators gave to you. So that way you know what works for you. That way you know what time you should trade and what signals or what you should be looking at on the indicators. That way to help you be more successful. So you know what happened when you lost the trade and what happened when you won, or when you won the trade. So that way you only follow your the patterns that made you win. Don't know if you understand. It's as simple as that. It's as very simple as that. So you can start trading in the morning, afternoon, then evening. You can do about 2 trades in the morning, 2 or 3 trades in the morning. The same thing afternoon and 10th evening. Just get your 30% of your starting balance. You're doing this, get 30% of this, get 30% of this, same thing, and before you know it, you're done with 1 month. If you're disciplined enough, if the lot size are very big for you, I'm going to share this material. Just message me on Telegram. Message me on Telegram. I'm going to share this sheet for you so you can edit it however you want, so you wouldn't have any issues. If the lot size are too much or too small, you can edit it. So another thing I want you to understand is, know that you're starting with $20. Not when you get to $1,000 and you lose maybe like 3 in a row, it's like getting mad that you're losing that much money. Don't think like that. It's just $20 you're losing. $20 is your money. Just have this at the back of your head. No, I'm not saying you should be proud that you're losing. Money is money. Don't do that. But $20 is your initial money. So what I'm telling you this is so you don't go about revenge trading, like because you lost this money you have to make it back. You go that way, you lose more and more and more. Don't know if you understand me. If you lose a level. So everyone, this is the strategy we're going to be using with this charts. As simple as this, but because this video is going to be so long, I'm not going to share it on this video. What will happen is I'll send it on the upcoming video for tomorrow, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So as you can see, I was trying it out on my account. I tried this strategy. I see if I took a trade from, you can see it red and blue. I don't know if you can see it very well, from here to here and there and there. So tomorrow I'll give you a full guide on this strategy and how you can use it. It's very simple if you ask me. What I do is whenever, just like this, whenever this hits the oversold level, just like this, not all of them, be mindful, not all of them touches there. Some of them tend to go down, just like this. This didn't touch, although like I said, I was just testing it out. As you can see, once it touches this level, I take 4-5 candles. You can see 4-5 candles. Let's go. You can see another one, 4-5 candles. Now I see these ones, they didn't work. As you can see, as I'm back testing, as I'm showing you, it's going down. So you don't do that, you don't take that trade. The thing is, once you enter a trade like this, you would know, like once it sells about 3 or 4 candles down, it's gonna shift and this will come down. Then you would know that's not the trade you should take. This one, you can see how accurate this is, and I'm always using my 300 moving average. I'm not gonna remove that. It's very important I use that. That way I know if I should end a trade or still continuing it. So what I do is, once this blue line in my RSI touches this 90 level, and I wait for like 2 candles to show up first, so I know if it's going to spike or not. If 2 candles come out, then I'm taking a 5 candle trade. Let's see, crash 1000. We are having network issues. Okay, crash 1000. Same thing. Once it reaches the 10 level, which is the strong buy or the overbought, I wait for 2 candles, then I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how I do it. Same here. Wait for 2 candles, then you take 5. 2 candles, you take 5. As simple as that. 2 candles, you take 5. You see, it's very simple. So if you're liking this video and the values I'm dropping here, please make sure to smash the subscribe button and share, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll give you more of this video regarding the boom and crash market and how to trade profitable and consistent on a daily basis. Thank you very much.